did this, okay, when I did this, I took you off of all these fabricated timelines, okay? So has anybody had, or did anybody have an ache or pain in their body before we started and it's completely gone now?
Yeah, my corrugator procera's area frontalis, it was really tense.
Okay, anybody else have any physical pain?
My knee feels a little better.
Okay, you can see that they replicated you with a knee problem. And the real you doesn't have that problem. So I'm doing, making you real, and also on my website I have timeline crashes, so it's kind of similar. Yes?
It started earlier when we were doing the physical, getting rid of the pain piece, but I haven't been able to turn my neck to the left. And you know, I think of it.
Okay, yeah. So what happened was, with your neck you had a problem, the aliens gave you the problem, whatever, okay? So you couldn't turn your neck to the left, so they kept duplicating that blueprint of you, right? With the bad neck. Remember, it's like passing the baton off of your whole, blueprint of you, your body, and everything else. And so the real you didn't have that problem.
Well, let me ask you this then. There's still that little knot in my neck, and I can feel it, and when I press it, it still hurts, but I can turn my neck there.
So your body might start healing itself. Now, you can stay this way for probably about a week if you don't get your buttons pushed, okay? The dark side is not going to like you because of being real. Remember, we got rid of 160 or so alien races. They're gone. They're terminated.
Are there any good ones?
There's no good ones. Forget it. Don't even go there. Please, I could be talking forever. So
Why can't they be friendly?
why can't they? Because if you know about an alien race, that alien race is in duality, because you know about them. Okay? The ones, yeah, but if you heard about it, okay? If you heard about any of these things from A to Z of alien races, they're in duality because you've heard about them. Alien races that would be created from the light, if you want to use that term, are just light beings, or they're light energies that was created from the light, and they're not going to come here.
What about the ones that come in ships that people see them? Actually, you see them on TV.
Well, most of those are government ships.
What?
Probably 90% of them. Okay? Okay, you guys can say, okay, now view the audience here. You just look at them, and now look at yourselves up here, okay? And you can see that these people are glowing, and the ones out here don't glow. They're like kind of dead, you know?
So if you didn't see any change, or feel any change, you weren't bothered or changed or altered?
What?
You may not, sometimes they put blockages in.
Are you going to do what?
Yeah, okay, I'll do the next set. Anybody want to come up? And so what you people can do now, since you saw this, you can look at the audience, the ones that didn't come up, and look at the audience now. The ones that came up will be glowing, because you're going to see that, and the other ones won't be.
Could I come up again, or is that a violation?
There's no such thing as violations in the light. Let me just go a little deeper for you, okay? Why don't you get over here, so you're pretty tall. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. So I'll count to 10 and stop, and you can feel the energy changing a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you might feel your body getting a little heavier. Like I said, maybe arms, fingers are getting, you're going to feel yourself a little more. So here we go. You guys watching? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 140. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 150. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 170. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 190. 1, 2, there we go, okay, ready to come in? So people watch them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're human. How do you feel? Feel like you're more in registration? And look at the audience again, and the ones that didn't come up here will look like mannequins, and the ones that were up here will look like real. They're going to be glowing, just like you guys. And look at each other. You're looking at a real human.
Initially, I could feel myself spinning a bit.
Spinning?
Then I could feel lighter.
Feel lighter, So anybody here have you had a condition before you came up, aches or pains or maybe stiffness or anything, and it's gone now?
My knees don't hurt so much.
Knees don't hurt as much, okay. Remember, that they take your condition, your problem, and you know, it's just, they're dealing with that energy, sucking it out of you. So, you know, and so now the real you is here, and the real you doesn't have problems. Okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How do we stay there?
You don't get your buttons pushed. Now when you go out of here and you start looking at people, you're welcome, and you look at people, it may look a little weird to you, okay? I know I've been seeing what you guys were before my whole life. So it's nice to see humans, because I look at you now and you're all glowing, you're warm, you're responsive. Before you're like, The Walking Dead, Yes.
Can you just share with us a little bit about whatever that experience was or experiences that you had that took you off the timeline? So
I was never on the timeline.
You were never on the
Never on the timeline. So what I would be, using the New Age philosophy stuff, I would be a descended master and ascended master. Okay, because I'm down here. I bilocate the source energy continuously. That's why I can do this. I'm out of your time frame.
Were your parents out of our time frame as well?
No. I just came in and, I came here to help people with the ascension process so they can get the hell out of here. Basically, I was a healer in Jesus 2,000 years ago. So for me, it was easier, like 1,000 times easier back then to heal people. Here we got all this stuff of 2,000 years of jargon and betrayals and your stuff and emotions and that you got stored inside of yourself. So it's much harder, but I don't get into the Jesus thing because it's just, people go, oh, I'm not here to be idolized or anything, I'm just trying to help you.
Did you knew it when you were small?
Yeah,
Oh, you
my
knew
whole
it?
life, yeah, I've always felt weird here.
When
Do you
did you
remember
first-
from previous moments? Like your
No, I don't remember any, I don't know what happened, 2-3 minutes ago. I'm in the now. So the now has no memory. Just like if you do the mind of heart drop, okay? Once you do the mind of heart drop, then you're in peace. And there's no vocabulary, there's no record of you being anywhere. You're just in the present moment. But you're on a timeline. So you keep doing it more and more, then you get off that timeline.
How old were you when you realized that you weren't on the timeline?
I think when I got to walk through a car,
How old were you?
probably 4. Other than that, it's just, I don't like to talk about myself. It's meaningless to waste time talking about me because I'm trying to help you.
But you say you don't remember. You remember where you live and you remember everything, don't you? I mean,
I don't hang on to much. I have a few. Okay, for myself, if I looked at my life, I would probably have maybe a couple dozen snapshots of my whole life. If I wanted to dig into it more, I could probably find something, but like,
But there's
if I'm trying to think of like high school, I got maybe 2 pictures, two moments of high school, period. Yes,
Yeah, if we want to continue the decloning, we can call on one of the days. of
oh
the
yeah,
week.
I do this exercise on Thursdays, it's $20. And normally on Thursdays I do this for an hour and a half for you. And what you do is you pick on an issue that you have in your body. So we'll just say that you're fine now, and maybe like we'll say you sprain your ankle or something, and you can't get well because you got all these timelines where they're sucking your energy out of you. So you come on the call and you say, remember, the light needs to know what your problem is. You have to judge yourself so the light can help you, because it sees you as perfect. It doesn't judge anything. You created it. Yes?
When you're in the now, does it mean that you're being permanently reconstituted?
Yes.
In this moment.
Yeah. So I'm continuously bilocating the source energy. So when I was doing this counting here, in a sense I had to take care of the aliens. So I had to go out on those timelines and destroy them with light. Okay, they got a choice first to come into light. Everything has a choice. The light doesn't terminate anything unless it gives it a choice. That's what Jesus did on the cross, basically. He asked the two people there, do you want to, right, one said no, one said yes, right? Same thing. So the aliens do have a choice to do this, to come into light. And if they want to come into light, then their whole body is recreated in light, just like you were. They have a spirit in their body to make the body have light in it. Remember, your cells are light, and so is your spirit. So everything has a choice. If they don't do it, then they're here taking away your free will, free choice, and that should not be done.
Can you go over the words of the...
I now increase my life force energy is one of those things. The other one is I now command my spirit. I'll do it right now for you. So I now command my spirit to take the thoughts inside of my head. It's very simple. If you could make it shorter, do that, but this seems to work for everybody. And take the thoughts inside of my head and drop them into my heart. So the heart is peace energy. That's your source energy, okay? And your spirit's there. It used to be in your whole body. So I'll drop you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes?
So we drop from our mind.
Yeah, your mind to heart drop is what I call
so
it.
So can we now think with our heart?
Once you
Because
can, yes, Remember, you do work with your spirit source energy when you're being creative and time stops for you, okay? So you're there. Now when you get done with that, whatever you're doing, let's say you're drawing a picture, right, and your time goes by 2 hours and you're doing this doodling or whatever, and then all of a sudden you come out of it and then you get put back into time and you go, oh, this thing looks awful. And then you take it and throw it away. Well, right then you're in judgment. Yes?
So how do you pay attention to something?
I guess we'll just go on for a little bit. You can leave if you like.
Okay. You're also welcome to continue conversation outside. I just need to clear the room so housekeeping can come in and go straight for tomorrow.
Okay, I think, can we just stay for 5 minutes? And then.
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So how do we pay attention to something, whether it's a person or a reading matter, without courting it?
Okay, so what she's asking is if you're reading something out of a book and the words have keywords to court you.
To what?
Keywords. So keywords are like, like love, that's whatever, love, right? Well, what's the opposite of love? Hate. So now you're in duality, right? Or you're reading something about money, or you're reading something about guilt or shame or whatever, all of a sudden you get quartered into that. Well, that activates your DNA. So don't read. Your curiosity killed the cat, okay? I'm sorry, but, you don't want to, just be in the moment. All your information is in the moment. Once you keep doing the mind to heart drop, and you finally get it, it may take you maybe a month or two, but just do it. Do it 5-6 times a day. And maybe the dark side don't want you to be in peace energy. So have one of your buddies call you up on the phone or something to aggravate you, or something could happen, But just be peaceful. And the more you do it, then you can start feeling that spirit energy, and it'll start to grow throughout your whole body. And at some point, you're going to be thinking with your heart and acting with your thought, with your heart, doing your thoughts, okay? So it's not up here to be through your whole body. And you won't even know it. It's automatic. It's just like when you're drawing something, right? You're out of time, and you're having a great time doing something, maybe you're washing your car, or whatever. You're in the present moment manifesting. Okay, you're manifesting being creative. Okay?
Okay, if you could write a book, it would be one word.
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah,
page,
yeah,
go
yeah.
within.
Yeah, that's my book. Yep.
Well, what does that mean, go within now?
Yeah, you want to go to your spirit.
Okay.
One page, one book, one page, go within. That's it, period. I really shouldn't say, there's a person here having a book that is the New Age book for the new thing. And it's, you could read it if you want, it's very thick. Probably about 3 inches, and it's all the new laws and regulations of the new millennium. Well, shit, that got you into trouble a long time ago when you read those books, And so you got stuck in duality because those keywords kick you into things and program you from the past. And then you're on timelines. Yes?
Quick question, you did cleansing. Now, how do we prevent what happened to us, if it happened to us, from happening again?
Well, the first thing is you need to have an emotional clearing. That's what Jesus did 2,000 years ago. He cleaned you of your sins. That's your thinking, improper thinking, emotions. So that's on my website, and I get $50 off for the expo. What I charge is $5 times your age. Most of it would cost you is $250. It takes probably 20 minutes to do. And you go in there and you clean out your emotions. Just like I was doing this here, but it goes year by year, okay? So I do 2 years in about a minute. And at that point, your emotions are probably about 90% cleared out of you. So that's all your triggers, okay? And all of a sudden you're going to realize, yeah, I don't want to go out to eat with this person or this group or be with this person over here because all they do is this here, and they keep bringing up the past. I get tied into it. All of a sudden, now your garbage is eliminated. And now you have to choose a new life. Because if you don't choose, you're going to feel like, what's happening to me? Like, I don't want to do anything. You feel like you're kind of, void in a sense. So now you start recreating your life over again, but use source energy. Because your past is ruling you. All the thoughts of your ancestors are ruling you. Remember, that's the setup here. You can never get out of here. Because the dark side doesn't want you to get out. That's why you have reincarnation. So they make all this stuff sound really great. Some people try to work on the reincarnation. Why did this happen to me? I got to find the cause, and who did I hurt? Who cares? The light doesn't care. Let's get it cleaned out of you so you can start anew. That's what is born again of the spirit. Once you get that emotional clearing, now your spirit can come back into you to where you were contaminated. You just think of yourself as like a post office box, right? So you got this whole wall full of stuff. Well, that's your issue of your first date that you had. This is when your parents spanked you, when you went to school and somebody harmed you. All this stuff is filled up, but your spirit used to be in those little cubby holes, and now it had to leave because you're in judgment. It doesn't know judgment, it doesn't know pain, doesn't know trauma, doesn't know anything that deals with duality, it just knows peace. Well, you got something that's non-peace in those cubby holes, so you clean that stuff out. Now your spirit energy is with you. That's your only protection that you have, is your spirit. That's why I say if people meditate, they go off in la-la land someplace in the beyond-o, in this guided meditation, they're out of their body. Things will pop into you, entities and whatever can be out there, because your body's a host. It's an innocent host. Yes?
But meditation is really teaching you how to go within and connect.
Yeah. I guess the ultimate that you finally get to after all your meditations is you can say, oh, I finally got peace. That's what you're looking for. I can do it. You can do it in 15, 20 seconds and walk around and not be in your special room and put the earplugs in or the headphones on or whatever you have to do, to be in a peaceful location. You can be peaceful in a noisy room. Just do the mind and heart drop out loud and you're peaceful. So.
And we always should put the shrink.
Always shrink back your body. Just command your body to tell your body, shrink wrap, get this energy right to me. Otherwise, people will be walking in your auric field, contaminating you with their crud, because they're emitting it.
And this thing that they say, think about your past, when you were younger, and the mistakes you did, forget all this.
Just do the emotional clearing. Get rid of it. You don't have to work on anything. My system is very simple. Just come in and do a clearing, and it's done.
They say that by remembering who you were and all that, no.
Yeah, you're going on timelines. So let's just say that hypothetically you came to me and I'm a reader, right? And I go, man, you were the Queen of Sheba. And all of a sudden you're going to be downloaded with the Queen of Sheba the whole lifetime because you're asking for that, right? And now you got all this crud and crap from the Queen of Sheba that's attached to you on timelines. Now you're even further down the rat hole because now you got that life of that person. You don't want to know what your past. Who cares? You want to be in the moment. So what else? Any other questions? Yes, way back there. If you can talk loud.
Are there different types of time?
Different types of timelines?
Qualitatively, the different kinds of time, which we usually refer to as one word time.
Yeah, I don't see any different qualities of time. It's all timelines. And the aliens create the timeline for you to be on. Okay? And so you're living, so like I said, initially you live 10 minutes on a given timeline, a hologram if you want to use that word, okay? And you're living there for 10 minutes and they're trying to steal your life force energy. Okay? If it doesn't work, you don't get hurt, you don't get upset, the phone doesn't ring, don't get yelled at, then you're you're kind of in peace and they can't steal much energy from you. Watch the movie, it's fairly new, like maybe 3 weeks, Jupiter Ascending. That's 100% true. And look at all the sci-fi movies, okay? All those things are true. Do you ever see any nice aliens in those sci-fi movies coming out?
No.
No. Well, what are they telling you, you know? Hello, you know? So, anyway, my booth is 352. I have a light infusion chamber. That puts light back into your body that the aliens took out of you. Okay, so it's $20 for the first time. And all of a sudden you get this stuff cleared off you. If you want to go more, for another $20, then you can, if you're going to be here like for the weekend, then for $20 more, which is $40 total, you have 5 light infusions. So you get 4 additional for $20. Great deal.
Is your booth open tonight?
Well, I don't know if they're open out there now or not, but tomorrow, the weekend.
Oh, because they closed your booth.
I have no clue. I'm in here. I live in the moment. I'm in here. Okay. What's going on out there? I don't know. You know the time they close down here. You know.
So tomorrow you have a 12 o'clock.
I have a 12 o'clock tomorrow, and I have a lecture at 2, a workshop at 2, and I think she wants me to leave.
No, I don't want to cut down conversation, but it is 10 after, it's 15 after 10, and actually the expo has closed 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
So if you'd like to continue outside, I'd love to do that.
Great. Okay.